Real Madrid, star races against time to join El Clasico. Reports indicate that a Real Madrid player may never play football again. The Daily Express clarifies Arsenal's stance on Real Madrid's interest in signing Saliba. Real Madrid identifies a replacement for Luka Modric next season. Real Madrid targets Dutch player Jeremy Frimpong. If you're a fan and follower of Real Madrid, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, and follow our page. Real Madrid star races against time to join El Clasico. A prominent player from Real Madrid is racing against time to be fit for the upcoming El Clasico against Barcelona on the 26th of October. Ibrahim Diaz, the star of Los Blancos, sustained an injury on 14 September during a match against Real Sociedad, which was expected to keep him sidelined for 2 to 3 months. According to Relevo, Diaz is surpassing expectations in his recovery, as he aims to reduce his time away from the pitch. The realistic return date for Diaz is now set for the match against Valencia on the 2nd of November, but the Moroccan star dreams of making an early comeback for El Clasico. It was noted that Real Madrid will handle Diaz's ambitions cautiously to avoid setbacks, but ultimately, his return will depend on how he feels, with evaluations planned in the coming days. Before the short break granted by coach Carlo Ancelotti, Diaz was seen training on the grass for the first time since his injury. The training session wasn't intensive, but Diaz's feelings were positive, and these sensations will help determine his return date in consultation with the coaching and medical staff. The dual training sessions Diaz has undertaken explain the rapid progress of his recovery, and alongside his training at Valdebebas with specialists, he has been doing additional exercises at home using modern equipment. Real Madrid typically announces longer recovery periods for injuries than necessary, so it's possible we could see Diaz back earlier than expected. Reports: injured Real Madrid player may not play football again. Spanish media reports have raised concerns for Real Madrid regarding Austrian international David Alaba, due to an anterior cruciate ligament injury he sustained last season. David Alaba has been absent since the start of last season due to a tear in the anterior cruciate ligament and meniscus of his knee. Despite the returns of Thibaut Courtois and Eder Militão, Alaba remains far from returning to the pitch, with no date set for his comeback. Spanish radio station Onda Cero has confirmed that Real Madrid will enter the upcoming winter transfer window in search of a defender, having lost hope for Alaba's recovery in the near future. The radio station stated that the Austrian player continues to suffer from a meniscus tear in his knee, with bone friction causing him severe pain that has hindered his return to team training. Reports indicate that Alaba may not return to football, as he has been unable to handle rehabilitation training from day one, and pain persists despite expectations for it to have subsided by now. Daily Express clarifies Arsenal's stance on Real Madrid's interest in Saliba. Reports have revealed Arsenal's position following speculation that Real Madrid is interested in signing defender William Saliba in the upcoming summer transfer window. French reports a couple of days ago stated that Saliba is wanted by Real Madrid next summer. The French player has a contract with Arsenal until June 2027, having signed a new deal last year. According to the Daily Express, Arsenal is not concerned about reports linking Saliba to Real Madrid. The club's stance is that Saliba is not for sale, and they will reject any offers for him. Arsenal is in a strong position regarding Saliba, as his current contract does not expire soon, so there's no need to let him go. Saliba joined Arsenal from Saint-Étienne in 2019 when he was just 18 years old, spending the next 3 seasons in France on loan at his former club, Nice, and finally Marseille. The 23-year-old has since made 92 appearances for Arsenal. Real Madrid identifies replacement for Luka Modric next season. Real Madrid's board, led by Florentino Perez, has determined a suitable replacement for Croatian midfielder Luka Modric. Luka previously received a lucrative offer from Saudi club Al Ahly during the last summer transfer window, but chose not to discuss it. Meanwhile, the Royal Club decided last season to extend Modric's contract until the end of June 2024. Real Madrid is planning to sign Florian Wirtz as a potential replacement for Luka Modric should the team not renew Modric's contract this year, or if the player decides to move to another club. According to AS, Real Madrid is targeting the Bayer Leverkusen star in the upcoming summer transfer window. The report also indicated that Los Blancos are handling this matter quietly and wisely, as they see Wirtz as the ideal successor for the Croatian, whose current season may be his last. The paper noted that Manchester City and Bayern Munich are also interested in the player, whose market value is around 130 million euros and will not leave for less than 150 million euros. Real Madrid targets Dutch player Jeremy Frimpong. Reports have revealed that Real Madrid is interested in acquiring Dutch player Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen to strengthen their right-back position. Frimpong is under contract with Bayer Leverkusen until the summer of 2028, following a recent amendment in October. Sky Germany stated that Real Madrid is monitoring Frimpong's situation, especially after his impressive performances last season. Despite Frimpong's extended contract with Bayer Leverkusen, there is a release clause of approximately 40 million euros for a summer transfer. Sky Germany added that there are currently no plans for a winter transfer, despite speculation about Frimpong's potential departure due to interest from Bayern Munich and others. The 23-year-old made 26 goal contributions last season, scoring 14 goals and providing 12 assists, while this season he has already made 6 contributions in 10 matches. Frimpong is currently with the Netherlands national team, preparing for their match against Germany in the UEFA Nations League.